Blake Wisner noticed the red circle on our name tag, which indicated that were new parents. And when there was mention of the Pride Parade, Blake would just turn around and motion to us, and she would keep telling us, y'all come, y'all come. And it was just so inviting, and she was so open and welcoming. Although I was heartily welcome to come to the Pride Parade, I wasn't sure if I was quite ready for that. But what convinced me was seeing the expression on Stephen's face when everyone was talking about the preparations for the Pride Parade, and Stephen was very excited. It just occurred to me that that would be something that I could participate in that would mean so much to my son. One of the things that wouldn't leave my mind was the fact that I had just found out that he was gay, but all these years Stephen had known he was gay, and he felt like he couldn't tell us. And that just totally crushed me, honestly, because Mike and I had always told our children that they could talk to us about anything, and to know that there was this secret that he had inside of him for so many years, from the time he was probably 12 years old or so, all these years, and he couldn't even tell his own parents. That just totally shocked me. And so it occurred to me that if I participated in the parade, it would indicate to him that I was willing to open up, so to speak, and I was willing to learn more. But I especially wanted him to know that I loved him and that I was there to support him.
I didn't go to the first Pride Parade because I was scared. There's this stereotype of people that are gay. They tell you that that people, you know, there's all kinds of crazy people and crazy things happening, and I don't know, people doing all kinds of weird things, and come to find out it's all ridiculous.
First time we went to the parade, of course, I did not know what to expect. I will never forget marching in the parade and coming around the corner. Here PFLAG, you know, here we are in our group marching along, and literally the roar from the crowd when PFLAG came around the corner, it was overwhelming. And I felt almost giddy, as a matter of fact, because I thought, wow, what a powerful statement these people were making, that they thought so much of PFLAG. And not only the crowd, but to look at Stephen and to see the expression on his face, and to realize what it meant to him to have his mother there marching with him. And I felt very satisfied. I felt exhilarated to have that opportunity, and not only to share it with him, but it was such a learning experience for me.
Yeah, when Linda went to the parade the first time, we came home after the parade, her and Stephen, and it was late. Evidently they had a big crowd, so we went over it a little bit that evening, and then the next morning we got up and they were telling how many people were there and how big the parade was there. And Stephen was telling me, he told me, he says, Dad, he said, all these other places have got these great big floats, and says our little float for PFLAG, as important as we are, says we need to do something. And I said, really? And he says, yeah. He said, we got to do something. He said, next year we're going to do something really big. As excited about it as he was, then we knew that it was a good thing, and that the next year we would be involved in it for sure. So sure enough, next year came around, and we got an idea, and I think we all got together and joined a committee, and then started working on something, and it turned out a little bigger than we had thought it was going to turn out. But it was really good. We met a lot of nice people while we were putting the parade. So came to the day of the parade, we lined up with everybody else, and we were driving in the truck and pulled out on the Westheimer from being in line, and it was like everybody was just roaring to see us there.
This year, we have been greatly honored to be named as honorary grand marshals of the Pride Parade, and that's very exciting to me, and I know it is for Mike also. Walking along the parade route and seeing the crowd and reaching out to the people on the sidelines is just very thrilling to show them that we care, but to be honored in such a way, to be honored as an honorary grand marshal, I can't even express how thankful I am to be given that opportunity.
Somebody would have told me that first meeting, welcome to PFLAG, and in next year you'll be in the parade driving one of the biggest floats in the parade, and then in 6 years from now you'll be in the grand marshal. I'd have told them they were crazy. But it means that all things are possible.
All things are possible.
To be nominated and then be voted in is quite an honor. I think it's a great privilege to be thought of by that many people.
I invite everyone to please come out and join us this year at the Pride Parade. March with us. It will be an experience that you won't forget. You'll be very grateful that you came.
Join us June the 27th.
You'll never forget it.